No sudden move is what you better not do in this movie. Taut thriller, entertaining, fun, scary at times, but at the end of the day, it's a roller coaster ride with a bunch of twists that you can't get in front of.
Organized crime like the mob. Well, I guess that's a $64,000 question, isn't it?
It's a heist movie about the catalytic converter. It's about the plans for this arcane piece of equipment that changed, pollution in the United States. But it also touches on, obviously, redlining and race relations and the destruction of neighborhoods for the building of, in the name of progress. All of these things in American history that are sort of weirdly tied to this one little piece of technology that these corporations decided to sit on for decades and mess up the air quality of the country for centuries.
Well, now that you mention it, probably that document, because it would save so many lives. Like, I know my dad tells me about that time, and he always says how the pollution was so strong that he would have to shower multiple times a day, because especially he grew up in New York City, and that they was just like soot on you, after a full day of being outside. And, it's led to cancer and various other ailments. So, now that we're on the subject, probably that, right?
Does the Infinity Stone count? Or the Infinity Stones, I suppose. Yes, plural.
Multiple.
King Arthur's sword, does that count? Like Excalibur? That was a big movie the John Boorman movie was a big movie when I was a kid.
That would be a pretty sick thing to hang on your wall.
Excalibur? Be just like, there it is.
It's just like, right
I got
there.
it. It's right there. It's in my office.
I don't know. The Statue of Liberty. Could I steal that?
But where would you keep it?
Yeah,
Who knows, man? Who knows? in my garage.
But yeah, talk about cool. Like, that'd be nice. Be like, what's in my backyard, right?
Yeah.
That's the real Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
no, it
exactly.
isn't. Like, no, it is. Go look.
Yeah, no, it actually is.
My mind just goes straight to climate. Like, I'm like, what is that document we need to steal? Where is it? Who has it?
They're also interrelated, like climate change and then also clean water and, a document on clean water.
I wonder also if there's some secret information document somewhere of how we're all killing ourselves with our iPhones. I know we know, radiation, like those emissions, but I'm like, oh, someone knows more than we do.
Definitely mentally too. That's interesting. Like, what if we find out in 10 years that iPhones or smartphones are like smoking cigarettes?
Right.
Nefertiti.
Why is that?
I don't know. Because you asked me. I tell you. What's he supposed to say? I gotta take you down if I tell you. Yeah. I'd say the invention of the gun. Because I think if it was just rocks,
they can run away with Nefertiti.
Exactly. I think if we were just doing rocks and knives and sticks, there'd be a little, people wouldn't be so gung ho about getting into it.
What would I steal? Probably nothing, because I think in 6th grade, I took something from a drugstore and I felt so guilty. I told my mom, and we went back and give back and say, here, I took this. And so I'm not sure I'd be very good at it.
I tell you guys my story. I stole a pack of gum and my mom asked me for a piece. And I always go back to that moment in my childhood and I'm like, you should have made me that f***ed me up.
Declaration of Independence. At the time, I was a slave. And so I would have adjusted some things to my benefit.
I'm going to stick with Ray Bradbury's idea that if you mess with the past, you're going to have a bad future. If you go back in time and you step on a butterfly, don't be surprised if there's flying dinosaurs and people with their heads on backwards later. I don't know if I'd mess with that. I'm going to keep the trajectory of quantum physics all contained and untouched. Thank you very much.